What's up, guys? Brian back to talk about the Walking Dead sneak peek review and breakdown of the little mini trailer that they have for it. It's New York Comic Con. AMC just did a little sneak peek for season 7. We can't wait. It's October 8th. We're getting closer to do it for that, so we'll put the link for that as well. Shout outs to Bernard Phillips for giving us the link and letting us know. Always there. Thank you, Bernard. And, we got the link in the description. We'll put it there as well. And it's pretty awesome to talk about it. Spoilers ahead if you don't want to know, but it's basically just a breakdown of some things, but we are going to talk about the victims and what they mean for it as well, like now. So, spoilers, if you don't want to know about this is in the Walking Dead spoiler group. Pause it, read it, whatever, but basically it's an awesome thing. This was posted back a while ago, but it's basically letting you know that it's 2 Lucille victims. They're Abe and Glenn. The other information is that Rick's losing his grip on reality and the people in the before Negan, the dreamlike state, and that too, and there you go. So check it out. There's the link. We'll put it in the description as well to check out the video. I'm sure the trailer's everywhere by now if you know the spoiler groups or whatever, but it's awesome. Basically, Rick raises his head up with blood on his face. Negan asks, "What? Was the joke that bad?" Rick responds, "I'm going to kill you." A bloody bat is in Rick's face as Negan kneels down and asks, "What? I didn't quite catch that. You're going to have to speak up. Not today, not tomorrow, but I'm going to kill you," Rick says. Negan licks his lips with a smirk. "Jesus, Simon, what did he have? A knife?" Negan asks. So they basically go along with the comics. This is clearly after the victims are done, and we'll talk about that in a second, but here's a good shot of the blood and Negan talking to Rick, and Rick saying that he's going to kill him or whatever, but maybe they changed it on the show, but in the comic, Negan's still alive. So is Rick, but there's the blood on his face. Looking good on there too, This is clearly after the victims have already occurred, because the bat is bloody. Lucille is bloody as anything. You can see it right there too. The blood is on Rick's face, obviously, and for other reasons on there as well. So there's spoilers. The information came out earlier before all this, but now it's just more confirmation on there too. He takes his hatchet. Simon gives him a hatchet, or he gives Rick's hatchet to Negan, and he puts it away and takes it from Rick for some reason. Now we don't know what that may be, but it's kind of scary to think that we'll talk about that in a second. "He had a hatchet," Simon responds. Negan mocks that fact. "Simon's my right-hand man," Negan says. "You have one? Maybe one of those fine people still breathing, or did I knock down with the bat on Negan's size?" "Sure. Yeah. Give me his axe," Negan says. The hatchet is handed to Negan. Negan stands and puts the hatchet in his belt and yanks Rick into the RV. The camera pans across Negan's victim on the ground. The remnants of their brains and skull make them impossible to recognize. So, now we know Stephen Ogg is Simon. We knew that earlier on, but Stephen Ogg is the one talking about that. Trevor from Grand Theft Auto 5 is Simon. He's not Wade. If you knew Season 6, Episode 6, where is Wade? Simon's the right-hand man, evidently. But here he is, taking him into the RV. He goes straight from the line where he is, which is kind of crazy. If you look at it, they make a beeline or whatever, a straight line from Rick's position to the RV. Negan just rips him in and throws him in there, too. Some people think that he's going to cut his hand off. I don't think so, based on the spoiler pics that we've seen for Season 7, that he has his hand. So, he takes him in there, pans straight down. You start to see the blanket that was around Daryl, and he goes straight back down to where the brains are. That's definitely Daryl's blanket. So, I just think that they're giving us some things, and it's kind of confirmation of what we already knew. There's the brains in there, too, but it's a straight line from where there is. So they had to move someone and put it right in front of Rick to happen that way, because Rick's position's there. If Abraham is the victim and Glenn's the victim, that's off to the sides, so they make a straight line from where Rick's position was, so they have to move him in there. So I would think that's the second person's position. So I don't know, but we'll see how it's actually played out in the show, and I can't wait to see it. So you see the position there for what it could be. Here's the picture by Norman Reedus that we put there too. You see the blood on Rick's face. Now it's obvious there too. You see Daryl's neck. He's definitely scratched or scraped on there too after the blanket's ripped off him. There's the blood on Rick's face. It's just like in the picture with Norman Reedus. So Norman clearly slipped up, and when he put this picture up, because it was from the premiere, Season 7, Episode 1, there's the blanket that's around Daryl that gets there for taken for some reason. They say that Daryl attacks Negan to help out, and that causes Glenn to die. So that's kind of crazy right there. You see the blanket on there as well. So Daryl definitely kind of lunges after the fact. But what I'm saying is that Negan already swung down on the bat in episode 16, season 6. He already hit somebody in the head. So is that Glenn first? Is that Abraham first? I don't know. We'll find out. But there you go, guys. Let us know what you think. Hi, I'm Negan, and I'm out of here. Eugene says, it's getting closer to October 23rd. It's October 8th as we say this. So what do you think of the facts there, too? We'll probably do a couple more videos. We'll have to be analyze it a little bit more. But your shit belongs to Negan. You can have it, buddy. I just love this picture. There we go. So like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to get more videos, guys. We can't do it without you. Thank you for watching.